way too late, and it's already gonna be recording right now.
Nick is recording the call. Welcome to the Week 7 recap of the SGW podcast. I'm your host, JJ Bow Wow, and my man, Nick S. We're joined by a very spooky guest, spooky ghost, the spookiest ghost in the land, the ghost of Andrew Luck, also known as TJ. He'll be on the podcast, but you can't see him right now because he's over there somewhere.
Can you do like a voice of God thing coming in?
Hello.
He's a little quiet.
Well, I'm sorry.
Okay, there we go. That's good.
I don't know. He was like mumbling. I don't know what he was going with there. We had quite a week of fantasy. I can't believe I lost to fucking Tim. I don't even want to do this podcast.
Yeah, you're looking kind of bad right now. Like my team lost too. Like
2-5.
I'm 3-4. That's not great either.
I just realized, like, by the time we get to the playoffs, I'm not even going to be in the playoffs. So we're going to have like 4 guests on every week. I don't matter, and you might not matter, and like, who the fuck's going to do this podcast if we both don't matter?
If I don't matter, I'm going to be sad, man. I feel like I should matter.
I think my team should matter. We got a good squad. All right, so we're going to talk about trades first. Bowers, why don't you pull that one screen up?
All right.
We love on this podcast.
Oh, everyone loves it.
We're pretty sad this week. We thought we had a guest from... I hate when I'm on the screen because I see me. We thought we had Joe Jansky, and we're all excited. And then he canceled today.
Now we got a ghost. We got a ghost, though.
Yeah, he's busy
it's
learning
Halloween.
to be a
It's almost Halloween.
Maybe Joe next week, maybe. We're excited about Joe.
We should start off with like a guest question. Like, all right, so TJ, if you had the option to become the Patriots GM right now, you get paid the same salary, but the only downside of it is you could potentially screw up the entire franchise. What do? You take the job or do you decline it?
The salary, or would I love to see my team continue to be?
Well, no, you have your same salary. You don't have the GM salary.
Oh.
You keep your current salary.
You just get paid like $20 an hour to be the Patriots GM.
Yeah.
Sounds like a lose-lose, and I'm all about the win right now.
I think you could be a very mediocre talent evaluator.
Yeah, probably mustered up to.
The Colts gave Ryan Grigson a job for like 4 years, and that dude just fucked us up. So like,
it's kind of hard to be like a GM. Like, there's nothing really that prepares you for it. Like, there's not really like.
No, that's what our GM said.
Yeah.
And our GM kind of got fucked because like he had a coach, and then the coach said no after he said yes, and then we had our star quarterback retire, and
yeah,
he's been through a lot. And he's like, there's nothing that prepares you to become a general manager. It's like there's no manual on how to do the job.
I feel it would be fun, but you also take a lot of heat if you're bad.
Yeah, I would have a ton of fun doing it. Hopefully I get to one day. Hopefully some teams like, yo,
it's gonna be fun. This podcast, they're gonna be like, he's got some insights.
He's such a talent evaluator.
Yeah.
What team, if you had to be the GM for now, would you be? I'm thinking the Dolphins. Falcons?
Yeah.
That's not a bad idea. Falcons are an interesting. I think the Dolphins, because they're so bad, they can only go up.
That's
and they
true.
got all that. They got all that draft capital.
The problem is, what if you miss on the draft capital? Then you're gonna be like, oh, that's the GM who blew all of our first round picks on these crummy players.
I think the way to do it is to not spend the picks on quarterbacks and then to do the fucking Case Keenum thing and try to get yourself a Keenum.
But like that doesn't like when's the last time that worked? Like when's that? I guess he had like Nick Foles in the Super Bowl, but that's kind of just by accident.
Yeah. Case Keenum was in the NFC Championship with the Vikings.
He was pretty good with the Vikings at one time. But like,
yeah,
I don't know if you land that like star quarterback, you're in some pretty good shape. Who would TJ pick? What franchise are you taking, TJ?
I don't know. I probably like to fool around with the Browns.
Baker and the
Are
boys.
you gonna be the guy that makes the call to cut Baker?
Oh, 100%.
Do
Baker is the new Johnny Football.
you think you could trade Baker to like the Dolphins?
You need to trade him to the Bears.
Is he better than Mitch?
I think so.
I think so too. Which is sad because he looks just.
They're both
atrocious
bad
out there.
though. The
They
problem
are.
is like how much of it is like the Bears' offensive line being terrible? Because like Mitch wasn't horrible last year. He was not great, but he wasn't terrible. He's just not very accurate. It's a mess.
Baker is the backup.
No, Baker would be
You
the
trade
starter.
Brady straight up for Baker.
There's no way. They're in the middle of a playoff run.
There was a thing I saw about how Schefter, so Brady sold his house and his contract's up after this year, and his personal trainer sold his house.
My dad just told me like an hour ago while we were texting that Brady bought a house in Connecticut. So
Sounds like New England to me.
it sounds like he's not gonna leave.
Yeah. Fuck.
Sounds like Adam Schefter is trying to get some juicy news.
How many more years does he have, TJ? This is last year. Does he have one more?
I
Two
feel
more?
like this year we're gonna get the Super Bowl, and I think next year will be his okay, not a win
Hey.
Super Bowl year.
You're not getting to the Super Bowl because my Colts without Andrew Luck are going to stop you.
I wish that.
That Patriots defense.
I want to do the same narrative I gave to Derek
Dude,
this week about the
you
Texans.
play the Patriots and you'd be like, God, we gotta play Tom Brady. Now you gotta be like, God, we gotta play Tom Brady and their defense. Oh,
We played Tom Brady and
hey,
Mohamed
I'm seeing
Sanu.
ghosts.
Mohamed
I don't know
Sanu,
why-
the ghost of
just-
Christmas past. He's talking some
He's
mad
so-
smack.
Darnold sees all over the place.
All right, so we had trades in this week, right?
Yeah, you and TJ. Kick it off.
It was
Or you guys
TJ
thinking?
one.
Yeah.
So I traded. Let's pull this up. Diggs, Julio, and Jamal Williams for Malcolm Brown, Jason Witten, who both got dropped, and Alvin Kamara. And I'll tell you what, I was looking at my team this week, and it started off by I got a text from Guzik in the morning, a trade offer. It was Larry Fitzgerald for O.J. Howard.
You know,
And
I
I went
love
to-
when you get a Guzik trade offer. It's
Yeah,
one of my
so I went to
favorites.
go accept that because I was like, well, I already got Evan Ingram. I love OJ, but not that much. So I went to go accept it, and it wouldn't let me accept it because there was a guy in my IR spot, and I couldn't drop him. And then I looked at my team, and was like, I don't know who to drop. Lamar Jackson and Justin Tucker are both on bye. So it was like, I'm not dropping my star quarterback, and I really didn't want to drop the number one kicker. That dude's a stud.
I would pick him up.
So, yeah, somebody would pick him up. So I made a trade to I just shuffled around, and now we're going to play the Kamara game, and if we can win a game or two, maybe it'll work out for us. He might not play this week, and he's on bye next week, though.
Ooh, you might not be looking too good if you drop a couple then.
Yeah.
Apparently
No, I
there
need, win out.
were some other trades apparently. Emmanuel Sanders for Auden Tate.
That was me and Guzik. He fucking offered me that, and I was like, fuck it.
Yeah.
And then today, Emmanuel Sanders gets traded to the 49ers.
I don't think that's good.
I think
That is
that's
not
good.
good.
No, I think it's better than the
No, but it's
Broncos.
bad because like a wide receiver moving mid-season, it's going to take him a few weeks to learn the offense. And then he's dealing with
We'll run
Jimmy
streak routes.
Garoppolo.
They'll just
He's
streak
dealing
him
with
out.
Jimmy Garoppolo instead of Joe Flacco. They're both pretty bad.
I think this week is bad for him. He's
Me?
gonna play against Carolina
I hope not.
because that's gonna. I think Carolina.
No, I bet he plays.
Carolina's gonna handle him first.
Emmanuel Sanders, a fucking
can't play.
10-year vet.
You're not going to play him this
He's
week,
gonna
are you?
play, dude. What are you talking about? He's playing.
Your flex?
He's not playing on my team.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna start someone else for sure.
Oh, then we got the Keenan for Tate and Juju. kind of like
That's
that.
you?
That's me, yeah. Me and
That's
Guzik.
Guzik? Guzik got a good amount of depth on his team. Hey,
Yeah.
Bow, stop drooling, please. Guzik got a good amount of depth on his team. He was the no depth guy, and then he traded it all away, and he got some depth, and now I talked to him yesterday. He said he was looking at his team, and he liked his depth.
He's looking to pick up another tight end, from what I've heard.
I was confused. He has Darren Wallard, who just had a 25-point week.
We had one more. We also had the TJ and Guzik shenanigans where they traded teams.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Why don't you talk about what happened there?
Dude, I wanted to do something big, and I was at the fucking pickle, and it was like a Tuesday night, so all the college freshmen and sophomores were fucking huddled around, and there was just like 80 people there, and I was like, fuck, and I was just on my phone the entire time. And I was like, all right, well, I want a fucking package deal for Tom Brady and Nick Chubb and like whatever. And then we were sitting there like, oh, well, let's do this and let's do that. And I was like, all right.
See that man with the knife?
Send it to me. Send it to me. We'll look at it. And we sent it to each other, and nobody's accepting anything. And we're like, all right, well, I'm going to go to bed. We're going to talk about it tomorrow. And that's where we left it. Well, I left it with him having one offer, and he sent me one. So I went to work the next day, and I felt like absolute asshole. And I threw up at work, came home, went to bed, woke up, and it was 9:30. And I came home at 11. So I was like, I fucking fell asleep. Well, while I was asleep, he decided to take one of the trades, and I didn't see it. And I was like, well, then I woke up and my team was gone. And I was
That's
like,
why you cancel trades. That's why you cancel trade offers.
You got offers.
Yeah, so I learned a lesson there.
I told him I was not going to reverse that.
Yeah.
Can't do it. If Guzik wanted to keep that trade would have stuck. So I guess shout out Ben Guzik.
I don't know what Guzik was thinking though. Did he want it or like what was he
I
doing?
think he wanted it. I looked at it and
I think I would have wanted it if I were him.
yeah, I looked at it and I was like, nice trade, Guzik. So that happened, and he was, I don't know, that was just ridiculous. It was like 11 players or something. I was like, is this even okay? But of course, we're such a free market in this league.
Oh yeah, love the free
pushing.
market economy.
No, well, you just see where it goes. And before we start talking about this league, I just want to say, like, I'm playing in a bunch of fantasy leagues this year. This is still my favorite league. This is the best league ever. Okay, the amount of the shit show that this league is, how competitive this.
So many
is.
trades. You never know what kind of trades they're gonna go through.
Yeah, dude, everybody's trading in this league. It's great.
Dude, first off, the fact that in my team, if I would have played fucking Phillip Rivers and not played Malcolm Brown a week ago, I would have been in second place. And that, to me, I don't know how I have second place. You know, like it looks okay.
Who you got there?
But very interesting
spread.
league, to say the least.
All right, let's talk about some of these matchups that are really.
Where are we
interesting.
starting, TJ?
Start here.
All right, so TJ played someone. Are you gonna do the thing?
Oh, can you not see it? My bad.
I see me again. Oh, here it is.
I'm getting
Awesome.
some water. I can't like
All right.
choke.
Is Bow's dying on camera right now? There's another person involved in this.
Yeah, it was fun. It was really fun. Did you set it up?
I think he was like choking or something. It's like dying.
Brief intermission.
Yeah. Are you okay?
My throat's dry, so I got some water.
Okay.
Talking about this week's matchup?
Yeah. Or last week. So TJ got a really narrow victory here.
Oh yeah, he did.
Aaron Rodgers 43 and 8. What?
Had a rushing touchdown.
I fucking played against him in that Yahoo league. I was pissed. Josh Jacobs good. Michael Thomas is still good. Still number one wide receiver, Michael Thomas, without Drew Brees. Why did he play the Jets kicker?
Remember
That's a weird one.
The second half, and he was like, "I'm gonna cry if I lose this," and I was like, "What are you talking about?" I was like, "I didn't know it was that close." Like I picked up the Jets kicker just as an insurance, and he didn't get a single point.
No.
He didn't get a single. Go for it. I'm 4th down. They punted it.
Sony had 3 touchdowns and like 2 yards.
Saved my ass. Somehow.
He got 18. He got 18 points just from his touchdowns, and he only scored 22.
If Edelman would have got one more reception, just one more reception, he would have won. I did that without Kamara this week, and I picked up some scrub Seattle wide receiver who got me.
Then
5.
Grimmer lost Kerryon Johnson for the entire year.
Yeah, I feel your pain.
Is that the worst fantasy league
Week, yeah.
one has had? That's really bad.
It's rough. They lost. He only put up 106.4 with Rodgers putting up like 43.8.
Yeah. Minshew hooked you up. I was an anti-play Minshew, but he looked terrible last week. Henry scored a touchdown. Sony scored 3 touchdowns, but was shitty. Cooper was okay and almost didn't play. You had to have so many things go right for you to win this game. You did.
Why didn't you just pick up a new defense? Yeah, why didn't you pick up a defense?
I thought I was going to lose. I kind of accepted defeat on this one before the week started.
You could have placed A.J. Green in the IR spot and then picked up another defense.
Yeah, I haven't told you that, but there is an IR spot. Every time your player goes out, you can pick up someone. You could have did that all season.
But I just gave up.
It's fine. It was funny how bad your bench was in this league. Like, how no one would ever... Like, literally no one on your bench got a point.
I know.
So...
Love to see it.
One. Yeah. Next matchup, let's do Joe Jansky stomping. Absolutely stomping Little B.
Ooh, not a good week for Little B.
Oh, I'm looking at the wrong... Okay. It wasn't that big of a stomp.
Big week from the Patriots D, as
Didn't
always.
we all pick Lil B? Did we sweep Lil B?
Yeah, I think we did.
Yikes.
Well, the problem is Russell played pretty poorly against Baltimore. It was kind of unexpected.
His tight end got nothing. The Bears did nothing. Cobb lost a touchdown by like a yard. Unfortunate.
Terry McLaurin got 1.6 because he played in like the monsoon.
Hey. Aaron Jones got a touchdown on Joe's side. He still sucks, but he keeps winning.
He's
Well, here's the other thing. Corey Davis had like a big game that we weren't expecting with Tannehill.
Do you value them better now?
Oh. Yes.
Really?
Yeah. Tannehill's better than Mariota.
I guess.
Mariota's been pretty bad.
All right, so Joe keeps on winning. Hopefully he's going to be
Even with
guest.
Carson Wentz had a bad game too.
Joe overcomes. Let's do the really close one with Presta and Ben. Or Presta and Widlow. Wow. Not that close, but...
Not great
some
weeks
points.
on either side.
Widlow got fucked with Mahomes
Yeah.
and David Johnson. But he played a really good... The Jags defense was a great play. How did Widlow almost pull this game out? Nobody on his team
I'm
was
surprised.
good.
Yeah, that was
Robert
not like
Woods. I'm Presta's side. He's just lucky with Goff, I think. Like, kicker
Willow
defense
got
were
screwed
good.
with,
Goff.
he got screwed with Thielen, Johnson, and Mahomes.
Oh, God. Widlow's team.
Not even fair. And then you got Marvin Jones Jr. on the bench doing weird things.
James Conner was on by. Sammy Watkins hasn't played a game forever. Yeah. I can't believe Presto
Goff had a good game.
Yeah, he played Darius. I told him to play Adam Humphries. Would you look at that? 6 points. He's got Breeze on IR and he is Goff. It's kind of a good quarterback combo.
Yeah.
All right, so Widlow. Is this Widlow's year?
I don't know.
I believe in the underdog.
It's not looking that great.
Jordan Howard is like a consistent flex for him now, which is just weird.
Not really ideal though.
No. He benched Marvin Jones. Do you think he's going to make the mistake of playing Marvin Jones next week?
They're playing the. Who are they playing? Let's see. Why is Mitch showing up on this?
Work
You see
practice is not translating to the game. That is true.
But why is Mitch showing up on Marvin Jones?
They're in the same division.
But they're playing the Giants. The Giants. That's not a bad matchup.
No, you might play him. Who's that guy on the end of Woodlow's bench that got 28.6? Is that Kirk
Stafford?
Cousins? Oh, that's his quarterback now. All right, so just interesting game here. Let's do me and Tim.
You lost, dude.
Yeah, we really needed to win.
Kirk Cousins got you.
Lamar Jackson was pretty good. Diggs was pretty good.
Zeke was pretty good.
It sucks losing in your team.
Yeah.
It's like, here's a team, you can't do anything with it, but you can have it.
So you can see what was going on my bench this morning when I was taking a look at it. I had Diggs and Williams and Gordon.
Well, yeah, you can't make a
Howard.
trade as long as Gordon's in the IR spot. Yeah.
Yeah, so I had to fuck Gordon off, which meant I had to drop OJ. I kind of need Royce Freeman if I have Phillip Lindsay. I guess I don't have to, but
You don't have to. But...
1.1 from Evan Ingram was really sad.
Hate to see it.
3 point. My running backs didn't do a thing. Tim
Westbrook had a nice little game. Jimmy Graham,
Lockett,
Lockett,
Zeke, of course, and then Kirk Cousins went buck wild.
Yeah.
Congratulations, Tim. Tim debatably needed to win more than I did. So.
Oh, I wouldn't even say debatably. I think that's pretty obvious.
Yeah. What is that?
Big win from Tim. Weird scoring break.
Are you gonna adjust the scoring so that I won? Gonna make you sign in.
Oh. Interesting.
Why don't you just pop a W in my category and we'll see if Tim wins. Next matchup, let's do Ben and Noah. Man, Noah. I want to know.
Did TJ leave the room?
I mean, you wouldn't know.
Yeah, I wouldn't know if he did or not.
You really wouldn't know.
And you got Guzik. Guzik picking up a big win.
Chase Edmonds thanked us for telling him to play him.
Yep.
And he did play 34 points. David Johnson played 1 snap. Should be switched next week. Golden Tate, not a bad game. Darren Waller went wild.
Wait, we recommended to play Chase Edmonds on the podcast, right?
Yes.
Love to see it.
It's like
this is why you got to tune into the podcast. You got some
play
great
Chase
insights.
Edmonds in a league.
I played Chase Edmonds because I had, and I had.
We saw the whole Ricky Seals-Jones way before it even happened.
Yep.
We saw the talent.
On Noah's side, Robinson was good in garbage time. Jack was okay. Gurley scored a touchdown, I think.
I think everybody's underestimating Robinson.
Yeah, Robinson's good. Singletary was bad in his first week. Bad defense, kicker plays. That sucks. Gallup wasn't good. Tyler Boyd wasn't good. Mixon's not good. He's too invested in the Bengals, but he's still got a better record.
Love the Bengals. If you're looking down the stat line, it doesn't look terrible, but
yeah. Everyone's low though.
Oh yeah. Oh, I was looking at projected. My bad.
No.
Yep.
Everyone's low. Robinson.
Got a bigger boom.
Yeah, and Goosey. All right, next matchup. I don't even know what to say about that. Are we doing you?
Mine's the last one, I think, right?
All right, bet.
Matt Ryan lost me this game.
Sucks.
Yeah.
Poor Matt Ryan. He's just out there working.
I hate Matt Ryan.
I doubt it.
Sanu.
Latavius Murray, great play, dude.
Yeah, very good play. I'm a fan.
Saints D was good. Everybody else kind of sucked for you.
I mean, Dalvin Cook was a stud.
Yeah.
Dude, this week's going to be scary. Against Washington?
Oh.
Oh.
Yeah. It might be an Alexander Mattison kind of game, honestly. They might be up so much that they won't even play Cook.
It's either going to be Zeke and Cousins with a couple Cook looks, but it's going to be a great game for the Vikings fans.
Hopkins scored a touchdown in the loss against the Colts. Are you kidding me?
L's.
Look at us. Look at Jacoby Brissett. Does anyone have him in our league?
No, I don't think so. You gonna play him? Waiver wire QBs?
Maybe. I have to get one this week. I have Lamar Jackson.
All right, let's see what you can do.
Overall, close week between everybody. I love looking at
This was such a weird week.
I love looking at the matchups
with
and seeing that everybody was pretty close.
This is such a weird week with the Washington-San Francisco game that was really short because of the weather. The Patriots game, which was weird because of the weather. Not the Patriots. The
Redskins and 49ers.
It was another game that was weird because of the weather. I got tons of options.
Look at all these options. Rivers, Mayfield, Jameis, Jacoby, Mitch, Kyle Allen.
I don't even need a claim, honestly. I'll just pick up whoever. All right, Rivers against the Bears is sketchy, though. I don't know if I want to do that.
I don't know. The Bears' defense is looking really bad.
Is Akeem Hicks that big of a deal? It was good.
I think the other problem is that we don't have any time of possession, so they're on the field all the time.
Yeah, and Baker's playing. Oh, God.
You don't want to play Baker.
I
think you might play either Jameis or Phil.
I might get cute and play Derek Carr.
I think you should get cute and play Mitch.
Maybe. He had a good
garbage time.
Good garbage time.
No chance Bears trade for QB. No.
I like how that's not even Mitch clip that was on the wrong guy.
Yeah.
Different Mitch. Mitch.
There's a lot of Mitch clips out there from what I've seen. That's a good week. 20 points.
Yep. Garbage time.
34 for 54. Hey, that's Walter Payton over Brian Urlacher. That's a good combo. It's a real bear down number.
Wow. Bear down. Wasn't Urlacher 56?
No, he's 54.
Who's 56?
A lot of negative buzz.
Yeah, there should be a lot of negative buzz. Would you rather have Mitch or Derek Carr?
We were talking about this. I feel like Mitch because he's cheaper. I think you have Mitch because he's cheaper, and then you can get rid of him. They're not. I don't think they're gonna sign him to a mega deal. There's no way they'd sign him to a mega deal.
Somebody might sign him to a mega deal.
Someone might.
Would you rather have Teddy than Mitch? Look at how smart the Saints are. All right, so I have plenty of QB options this week, and I'm sure whoever else needs a quarterback does too. I think Dak's on bye, so
I think there was a decent amount of people on bye this week.
Yeah, it's a bad week for bye.
Can we already perceive who do we think is going to pay the most?
Jimmy and TJ were talking about this. What's his name? The Lions guy's on waivers now. Who do you think's going to pay out for him? We're looking at the money situation.
Who needs them? Most of the question.
Everyone.
Anyone?
Everyone.
There's only 4 people that one has 80, which is Jansky, and then I think Grimmer and Noah like 74 and 75.
I feel
Maybe
like
I won't-
Jansky. I think Jansky will pick him up.
Maybe I won't put this podcast out until tomorrow so that waiver claims can go through.
Might be smart.
Maybe everybody will forget.
Do you think someone's gonna go all in on? Do you think Jansky would be like, yeah, I'm gonna put all 80, all 80?
Joe needs it.
Well, yeah, I agree, but
He needs
do you
that
wanna
guy for
lose-
depth.
Do you want to lose all $80?
I would trade Kelsey if I were him and try to get a tight end and a player back. Because you can get value out of Kelsey even though he's underperforming. Because he's just like, I would pay up for Kelsey. That's what Joe should do. Because he's not going to trade McCaffrey. That would, if you can get a ton of value for McCaffrey, yeah.
Can we
But
trade waiver dollars?
no, but we should be able to eventually. That's just another weird thing Guzik's going to add to deals in the first few weeks of the season.
Oh no!
About. It's going to be like, why don't you take my 3 trash players and 80 of my fab bucks?
Ty Johnson, I'll give you an extra $20 so you can get him. Like,
Yeah.
Give me this guy, I'll give you this guy too.
No, we're gonna implement that. I've already decided.
Juicy.
We should add some more waiver bucks then to make it more exciting.
And I don't know what your thoughts are, but I was thinking,
Inflation and waiver bucks?
should we keep it with the 2 flexes?
Yes.
Yeah.
All right.
Make it 3 wide receivers.
We did that before. That's what we did.
That was poorly.
That's what we did before we did 2 flexes. I like 2 flexes more than, because then the tight ends and the running backs are still valuable. All right. So standings.
Yeah. Let's take a look at it.
Let's look at these standings. So Joe and Jeff and Joe, first and second.
Top dogs.
We got quite a drop between Presta and TJ and Little B. And these are not teams I thought would be hanging around the top of the playoffs.
Can I just say that last year I won 2 games total?
How many do you have win? Wow, you already
4
doubled
now,
up.
Yeah.
That's good. You were a dumpster fire last year.
Fucking mess last year.
Yeah, you were not prepared for this league. I'm glad like everybody had a chance to think over what happened last year. So then Guzik, you, Widlow, and Noah are all 3 and 4, and then me, Grimmer, and Tim are 2 and 5. Man, I really needed to beat Tim.
Here's an idea for the Dolphins. You know how like
And Grimmer really needed to beat you.
Yeah, I'm sorry that happened, but I did it without Tamira and I still pulled it off.
Yeah, and a defense.
unrelated to the standings, but this came to my mind. What if the Dolphins just picked a bunch of like QBs, like they just stacked up on QBs in the draft, and then they hold them for like trade value ransom, and then they get
I think we've
more
talked about
picks.
this. You can do that in Madden. I mean, it would kind of work. The Cardinals kind of did that with drafting Kyler this year and then
Yeah.
not, or drafting Rosen and then trading him for Kyler. I don't know. I don't hate it. You also got to give like the guy some confidence though. Like at least like the
Yeah, that's
Jets
true.
and Darnold. Like Darnold knows he's the guy. Like he can keep working.
Yeah.
I hope Darnold makes a comeback after this shitty week because that was I didn't even. Yeah.
I
To
wonder
be
if
fair,
the-
he's like a
the
22, 23-year-old kid out there trying to figure out the Patriots defense.
And he just
that-
got over mono like a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and Bill Belichick has been crafting this defense for like 30, 40 years. And
I
like
think-
Darnold comes out and got to deal with that.
The best thing that happened this weekend was that we all got to see a Belichick smile. And it
Yeah,
the
that was
best
cute.
thing.
You see, like they declined they like it was like a delay of game that they
wanted to stop
declined.
the clock, I think, and then they declined the
No,
penalty.
because like the Patriots were trying to like keep the clock going,
They wanted to stop it.
and the Jets were like, no, we declined the penalty. And then Belichick smiled.
He's like, this
Oh, well.
is a joke.
Yeah,
He did it. He was just laughing for like 2 minutes.
yeah. All right, so standings look like standings. We're sad.
Yeah, we're not doing too good in the standings, Nick Schultz.
No, like I said,
I don't feel feel like I'm
Yeah.
gonna stay right where I am.
Like I said, we're gonna have to have like multiple guests on in the end of this year. 'Cause me and you aren't gonna matter.
Well, then no one's gonna be able to watch the podcast because everyone's on the podcast.
We can't cancel the podcast just because we suck. Look at go back down. Look at all the people with no moves are chilling in like the top 3. That's wild.
9? How many? 15?
You have 36 moves still.
And making a lot of moves.
How do you make so many moves? I wish you would make that many moves in Yahoo so they wouldn't make fun of me.
I think I'm winning though. Let me check up the moves in the Yahoo actually.
I bet.
Side note, TJ fucked his Yahoo league up so bad that he started like what 0-4, 0-5, and
Yeah.
He made Schultz co-manager, and we're 2-5 now.
Yeah.
We're coming back.
We didn't play Darren Wallard this
We're
week,
in
which was
13th
annoying.
place now, and not last.
Yep. You gotta slow come ups. Like if take it 1 week at a time.
We're gonna try and get Ty Johnson this week.
Yep. Yes, we are.
So you made 21 moves. I made 31 moves in Yahoo. The next
Right,
closest is 20.
Good. That's how I want it to be.
But I'm in
All right.
second place, so that's not bad. I think they were making fun of you because you were in last place and had like so many moves.
Well, I was in last place, and I was trying to fix that. I got 5th place last year. I had a chance.
I look back and I got 3rd, 1st, and 3rd in the playoffs. And then last season I got 1st in the regular season, which is pretty nice.
How much money did you make? Do you
I
remember?
forgot, but I thought it was a pretty good payout.
Hopefully that happens to me this year. All right. Let's
Next
predict
week's
some
matchups. We got some doozies coming up. Where do we want to go?
So let's start with TJ and Tim. TJ's gone, so we can talk shit about his teams again.
Oh, we got an advertisement.
Dun, 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 dun. Is it really going to play out for 30 seconds?
Yeah, I don't think we really have an option. You can't hear it, right? Only I can.
No.
Hear.
About how many 8-year-olds can you take on a fight? At the
What
same
is this?
time?
Is this the Joe podcast?
Yeah.
I don't know. I still think you could. It depends if they're like gradually coming in or if they're just like all at once.
Okay, so Tim's got Kirk Cousins this week. He's excited about that, I'm sure. Kirk Cousins versus Gardner Minshew. What a matchup.
Ooh, 2.
DJ really shook his team up when he made that trade with me.
I think I like it a little better, honestly.
Julio, Diggs, Jamal Williams are all starting now. He's gonna have to do something with that Cooper burrito. You need a tight end too. Tim's got some problems. Zeke, bye. So is Hollywood Brown. What happened to Hollywood Brown?
Lamar Jackson stopped throwing the ball a lot, at least efficiently, and he just started running a bunch, like we all expected.
Great. We're all happy. The quarterback won.
See, that's kind of what happens when you don't play the Miami Dolphins every week, though.
Yep, it's good stuff.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go with TJ on this one.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna take TJ too, and hopefully this buries Tim forever.
Yeah,
I'm done with,
a bit of a dagger.
I'm done with Tim's team. Let's do Noah and Widlow.
Do.
Okay, so as you can see, we got a lot of issues going on. We got a quarterback on bye. We got a second quarterback that's injured. Thankfully, Widlow has Stafford. Wait, is Noah's both his quarterbacks on bye at the same week? Is that what I just saw?
He only has one quarterback.
Got Dak.
He's only got one quarterback.
Oh, okay. I don't know. Is Thielen gonna play? Is David Johnson gonna play?
Even if Thielen does play, it's got that hamstring, so
Yeah. Is Deshaun Jackson gonna play?
maybe. Do you want to play him against Buffalo? Probably not.
It's too early to even call this game.
Yeah, we don't know who the quarterback's going to
I
be.
still hate Noah's team. It's like it just gets under my skin. I don't like anyone on it. Gurley. That's it. Kittle.
I think
Rob.
I think Noah's going to pull this one out though.
I hope so. Let's just bury Whitlow. Guzik and no. Nick, are we making predictions still?
Yeah,
My predictions.
I'm going Noah.
I'm taking TJ and Noah so far.
Likewise.
This next one,
Guzik.
Grimmer lost the game he needed to win. Guzik won a game he needed to win.
A lot of tight ends on bye.
Yeah,
this could be a mess on the waivers.
Yeah, what are we gonna do?
I didn't realize Guzik has TJ Hawkinson. Why is he's doing the Nick Schultz move, stacking up on tight ends? You love to see it.
It didn't work. My tight end got me 1 point last week.
Ooh. Juju.
This is such a weird matchup too.
I'm going Guzik.
I'm gonna go Grimmer.
Is Guzik picking up a new defense? Looks like he is.
Doesn't want to play the Bears?
I think I'd still play the Bears against the Chargers.
Yeah. I think it's a trust the process kind of thing.
Ooh,
Yep.
This is not who you want to be playing when you're coming off of a loss to Tim.
I'm gonna pick me.
I see. I can't do that. I'm gonna have to go with Jeff. Unfortunately, I mean, I would like you to win.
Look
That'd
at
be
what I'm
nice.
working with, though. Okay, like Kamara may play. We got Tyreek Hill and Odell.
I told you
This
he's
was
got
like
a high
2 years
ankle
ago.
sprain. I told you, man. He's got a high ankle sprain.
You should trade me Latavius Murray.
What do you want? What do you want to give me?
Go down.
Oh gosh. How about Lamar Jackson?
Who's your quarterback?
I got two of them. I got Matt Ryan and Kyler Murray.
I don't want him. No, thank you.
All right.
Can I interest you in one Emmanuel Sanders?
No, thank you. Pretty gross. But does
All
he
right,
already
well-
have the new updated thing? He's already got a new picture.
It's awesome. My bench
Take a look
kind
at it.
of sucks now, but we'll figure it out.
Oh, I think he's gonna be bad for a few weeks.
Yeah, probably. I think I'd rather have Auden Tate now. Tate probably could have played for me this week.
Yeah. Guzik won that trade. What a great move.
Guzik's trading his boys now. I've gotten offers for Fitz and for Emmanuel Sanders. Like, I don't know what's happening. My team's so good.
If you lose this, dude, you're so screwed, man. You're gonna be
This team, though.
you're gonna be 2-6.
Look at that team, though.
Dude, you're gonna win the first round. You're gonna win the draft pick next year. Looks
That's
like.
That's my new name. Ant's marching to the #1 pick.
Yeah. How you
It's okay,
feeling
I'll-
about that one? How you feeling about this?
I've won this league 3 years in a row. You guys should just be happy that I'm unlucky.
We're
this
happy
year.
that you're taking.
Yeah, I'm honestly a little happy that I'm tanking. I think it's good for the longevity.
All right, next matchup.
Next matchup. Presta, Little B. Man, we hyped Little B up last week, didn't we?
Yeah, but his team's still good.
Yep. So Preston's got a couple questionables. Carlos Hyde
McLaurin.
and Gore. It used to be when will Carlos Hyde take over Frank Gore's job?
And
They were both on the 49ers. That is a 2013 backfield if I've ever seen one. And Tevin Coleman. Yeah. Tevin Coleman too. Oh my God, what a team. I'm gonna take Little B because he's got Saquon. And Godwin.
Yeah, Saquon against Detroit.
Why not? Detroit lost Snacks Harrison.
He's got Chris Godwin back. That's big.
Yep.
Little B's taking this one. Yep. Now our final matchup. An interesting one.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm actually going to go with Joe on this, but I think I do have a shot.
I'm going to take your team. Man, the Patriots defense is going to put up 20 points again, aren't they?
Yeah, I know. Baker's garbage.
And McCaffrey. Ooh. But the 49ers would be a good matchup against McCaffrey because they can control time of possession.
Yeah.
Too. So
they run the ball. So that might limit them to like 20, 25.
Yep.
Aaron Jones might pop off against the Chiefs.
Yep.
Jeffrey against Buffalo. That's kind of a rough matchup, though.
Yeah. John Brown against Philly.
Oh, I don't like that.
Big. That could be big for John Brown.
But look at my side. I think Keenan's going to go off against Chicago.
Really?
Yeah. That secondary has been looking pretty shifty. And DK against Atlanta. This might be his breakout game.
I'm going to take you because you have by far the better team. Play Kyler.
Dude, if I lose this game, oh my gosh, I'm going to be 3-5. I think I can still come back from it because I just played the two best teams in the league back to back for some reason. But
my next 3 games are against you, Jeff, and Joe.
That's a rough schedule.
Yep. It's okay. We're tanking. It's fine.
Tank for Tua.
Tank for Saquon. All right, so podcast.
What is TJ still here?
TJ sucks. TJ's never being a guest again.
What a spooky ghost he is.
He's here and then he's gone. I'm kidding. He can be a guest. He has a friend that came over as we started the podcast.
Very unfortunate.
Yeah. So, we're gonna call it here. Next week, you want to do 2 guests next week?
I don't know if we can get Joe. Like Joe by himself is like an experience, you know.
All right. Well, I can call it the Joe Jansky experience next week.
Yeah. Ooh, that'd be good.
Oh my God.
I remember the last time we had the spookiest ghost. That was Nick Grimmer, and I said ghost instead of guest.
Yep.
And then we can make this like the spookiest ghost part 2.
Yeah. He was in frame for like 3 minutes or something.
Here's my thing though for like the podcast. It's like, how many times do you think like random people have like stumbled upon it?
A few.
Because like sometimes some of them have like 30 views.
My boss wants to do YouTube content, and I'm like, I was like telling her I do my own thing. She's like, "Can I watch some of your podcasts?" And I'm like, I don't know.
I don't think we do anything too
pretty
bad.
PG, but like last episode, I came out hot and I was screaming.
Sometimes you drop a couple F-bombs, but
yeah, but I don't know. Sometimes
nothing too crazy usually.
Yeah.
I'm gonna get off the share screen and pull this back up.
Do you want to do like a weird sign off together? Or?
We should get like some kind of like question or like words of advice to head out, or like any
I need words of advice this week. Why don't you give me advice?
Okay, I'll take a look at your team and I'll give you some suggestions.
Let's kick back, relax. Let's hear it. How do you fix that shit show?
Okay, so you currently don't have a quarterback.
Nope.
I like Marlon Mack. I like playing that. Kamara. Even if he does play, I don't know if I like. You have to play him, obviously, but I think you should trade me for Murray. Tyreek is still good. OBJ against New England. I don't know. That's not looking great.
I'm gonna sit him in Yahoo for sure.
I mean, if Kamara doesn't play, you can throw in the Royce Freeman cheese against Indy, so you have like the double boys going. I like that. See for your kickers. Okay, for quarterback, I think you played Jameis against Tennessee. That's what you need to do.
All right.
You need to play Jameis, and you need to get a kicker. You need to play Matt Gay.
That's what I was thinking. I was going to stack Jameis and the kicker.
Yeah, that'd be a good stack. I don't think you can beat. Yeah, I think you'd be pretty good with that.
You know what else I was thinking about doing? Grimmer dropped Ronald Jones. So I was thinking we would pick up Ronald Jones.
Man, you'd be stacked, dude.
Yeah, we'll just go all Bucks. It'll be so funny when they all get like 40 points, 40 points, 10 points. Just like, what the fuck?
They could either combine for like 5 or 55. You know, you never know what you're gonna get from the Bucks. That's what you love about the Bucks,
all right.
though.
So, life words of advice with Nick S. This is a new segment, and then we're gonna end it after this. But I'll tell you a bit about something that happened to me today. And I think we can all learn a lot from it. So I was driving to work, and it was about 8:53. I was approximately like 7 minutes late.
Okay.
And I was doing some speeding because you do some speeding when you're on your way to work. But I was speeding, not that bad. Maybe 5, 6, 7 over something.
Okay.
And then I saw the flashing yellow lights that this was a school zone. So I fucking hit the brakes.
Ooh.
And then I was driving for a minute or so. And I noticed that a guy in front of me got pulled over. Because it was that school zone bullshit, man. It's like, I don't know why they decided. It was like 9 a.m. Are they in school already? And it was just some bullshit. Like, I don't know. It could have been me for sure. Easily could have been me.
I feel like it's a good practice to not speed in school zones. You know, you kind of don't want to hit the kiddos.
I calmed that shit down, and then the guy in front of me got pulled over. So,
oof. That might be a pretty big fine too.
So I guess, yeah. So I guess what I'm gonna say here is pay attention to that school zone bullshit.
Pay attention on the road. Don't text and drive.
Pay attention to your school zone bullshit. We'll see you guys next week.
I like that song after the Fantasy Pros podcast.